right, it's officially time. Hi everyone, welcome to Movement Break. My name's Amber Lankford and I'll be running you through your movements today. As per usual, we are doing all standing exercises. If you feel like you need a little bit of help with your balance or some more support, you can move to a support structure. Support structures include the wall or a desk, basically anything with a sturdy surface. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin first with our upper body, specifically with our wrists. Then we're going to take our hands. You can have your hands up in the air or even just down at your sides. We're going to do some wrist circles. So we're going to take our hands, tilt them up. We're going to circle out, down, and around. We're going to stick in one direction first, and then we will switch. The goal is to get as much range of motion through that wrist joint as you can. Let's do one more in this direction, and then switch. We're going to circle in now, down and around. Let's do two more in this direction. Bringing those hands together in front of your chest. We're going to flip so our palms are facing out. And we're going to straighten those elbows, reaching those hands as far away from your body as you can, rounding that upper back. Pulling those hands in, squeezing those shoulder blades. And then repeat, we reach. Let's do two more here. Releasing those hands, bringing them down to your sides. We're going to go into a single arm circle next. So taking that right arm, elbow is straight. We're going to reach forward, up to the ceiling, circling back and around. As we circle, we can get a little bit of rotation through our trunk, allowing a slight twist as we bring that arm back. Last one in this direction, and then we're going to switch, pulling that arm back, up and around. Last one, and then we're going to switch sides, starting with that arm circle back first. And then switching directions, circling forward. Relaxing out of that. We are going to go into a hip gate opener to a sumo squat next. So this is one where we may need to hold on to that support structure for some added balance. What this is going to look like is we're going to start standing tall, feet together. We're going to take our right leg first. We're going to lift that knee up, circling out, stepping out in that direction. So now our feet are turned out. From here, we're going to do a sumo squat. Standing tall, we're going to then circle that knee up and in, and then switch sides, circling out, sumo squat, circling back in. If you need to, you can feel free just to step out, sumo squat, in, and switch. We're just getting a little bit more hip action with that knee lift. Let's do one more to each side. Standing back up nice and tall. We are going to open up our hips, work on that hip flexor and our hamstring mobility. So we're going to start first by taking a step back with that right leg. We're starting with our back leg straight, front leg is bent, hips are facing forward. We're going to start first by sinking deeper into that lunge, pressing those hips forward, allowing a little more of a knee bend in that front leg. And then we're going to straighten the front leg, reaching those hands down into a single leg hamstring stretch. Standing tall and repeating. So we lunge, pressing those hips open. We stand and we reach for that foot. Stretching that back of the thigh on that front leg. You can also hold on to that support structure while you're doing this exercise as well. Let's do one more here. Bringing those feet together, stepping back with that left leg. We're going to switch sides, starting with that lunge first, hips press forward, straightening and reaching down to the ground. Let's do two more. Standing tall, bringing those feet in. We're going to switch our focus back to our upper body and trunk. So we're going to lace our fingers together, placing them back behind our head. We have just gentle pressure on the back of our head. From here, we're going to bring those elbows in, tucking our chin to our chest. We're rounding that upper back, and then we're lifting, extending, lifting that chin up to the ceiling, pulling those elbows wide, and repeat. Making sure that our hands are just gently placed on the back of our head. We do not want any tugging on the back of our neck. Let's do two more. Keeping those hands back behind our head, we're going to add some rotation. We're going to turn to the right, looking over that right shoulder, back to center, and then looking over that left shoulder. Alternating side to side. Let's do two more in each direction. Relaxing out of that, lowering those arms down to your sides. We're going to end with a few shoulder rolls. The hands are at our sides. We're going to bring those shoulders up to our ears, rolling back. We're going to do two big circles going back. And then we're going to switch directions, pulling your shoulders back, up to your ears, and rolling forward. Relaxing out of that. Feel free to shake it out, and that is all the movements I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day and see you next time.